So I would be very interested to know to what extent you, as a candidate, are willing to fight for not just the status quo, but potentially also an increase in federal spending for research.
I'm just going to cut to the chase. Our priorities are all screwed up. So we've got a near $1 trillion military budget, over $700 billion. And yet we're struggling to get money, research dollars, so we can cure diseases. So there's something really wrong with this picture, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm running for Congress, is to challenge what we hold so dear, and that is the perpetuation of a war economy. I want to see our South Bay transformed into the energy capital of America. We should be putting solar panels on every roof in the West Coast. Certainly we have the resources to do that. And I bring this up in response to this question about biomedical research because it is a question of the allocation of our resources. We have to start shifting the funding. I mean, I have a whole budget plan, and I won't go into or bore you with every detail. We don't need $19 billion to build new nuclear weapons. Instead of sustaining bases in 3/4 of the world, instead of this Star Wars missile defense program that's only going to escalate the arms race, instead of being the arms merchant to the Middle East, let's give our researchers, the brilliant minds of America, money so they can cure AIDS, so they can cure Parkinson's, so that no one has to suffer like my father suffered the last years of his life. In addition, I'd like to say that since we are giving substantial amounts of taxpayer money to biomedical companies, if they're taking taxpayer money, they should be required to give a certain percentage back to Medicare. Why is there no expectation that we're going to reap some of the benefits of the money that we've invested in these companies? Instead, what happened? You know I ran against Jane Harman. I got 41% of the vote last time in June. One of the issues that I brought up was her vote to give biomedical companies exclusivity over clinical trial data for 12 years. That's not competition. That's a monopoly, right? President Obama was pushing for 7 years. Congressman Waxman, who introduced legislation to limit the exclusivity, he wanted 5 years. Instead, we gave them 12 years. No. We didn't give them 12 years. We gave them lifetime exclusivity. Because all they have to do is change a little dosage, and the clock starts again. So we have a lot to correct in terms of research and biomedical, the biomedical industry and our taxpayer subsidies. And certainly in Congress, I'll be working to allocate more of our resources, our national resources, into healthcare and into research. Thank you.